Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own camouflage stencil for painting either duck boats or other types of boats, or even possibly tree stands or ground blinds, things of that nature. So first of all, you're going to need a working surface. I have a table underneath here, and I have a half-inch piece of plywood, and then I have a piece of cardboard construction paper. It's just plain white. It's fairly thick, fairly stout, and I got this at the dollar store. They were $2 for $1. You're also going to need something to cut with. I would recommend either an artist or crafts knife, or just a simple utility knife that I think got from the dollar store. And it's also very, very sharp because you want to make just one simple cut. I suppose you could do this with scissors as well, but I don't think it would be as easy. So just a few simple things: someplace to work on, your material that you're going to use to make your stencil, and then a cutting tool. And I used plywood below the paper because we're cutting through the paper, and whenever you're cutting through, you could obviously damage your table or your workspace, so I'm not really concerned about this piece of plywood. So first of all, I got a template from online, or of course you could always use one from in your head. And I'm not going to mention the name of the website or anything like that because I don't want to get myself in trouble, so I'll just kind of cover that up. But this is the template that I have found that I would like to use. So I'm just going to kind of reference this from time to time, and this is what I'll use to make my cutouts. So why don't we get started? You take your knife, and you're going to want to go, you can start in the middle or start on the edges, whichever way you want to do it. And really you can use your imagination, or of course use a template that you find. I'm going to be actually cutting these pieces out, so it'll be kind of a more three-dimensional type look. Alright, I'll make my first slice just for the fun of it. My first weed. Make it nice and thin to make it look like a cattail weed, because this is for a duck boat, and I'll be hunting in the marsh. So here we have it so far, our first slice out of it. You just kind of keep on going, any type of pattern that you want, and you can make long reeds out of it, pretty much anything, any design that you want to do. I'm going to make an actual cattail if I can here. Kind of round it off, give it a little bit of a point. You just keep cutting away until you have the design that you want. And there's really no rhyme or reason to any of this, and you can't really screw this up. Anybody can do this. You can even have your kids do this as a fun little project. Make another little cattail over here. I don't really know what you call it. Flower of the cattail or what have you. This is a good sharp knife. It's making this job really, really easy. Well, there we go so far. Looking pretty good. Some of them you can kind of make curled and bent over, kind of like what weeds do. They curl and bend over from time to time. Make them different shapes, different lengths, different sizes, anything you want. Use your imagination on this one. Like I say, it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be smooth, it just has to work. And you'll notice on my template, I'm leaving room on the top and I'm leaving room across the bottom. And the reason for that is I want my template to be somewhat stout. I want to be able to manipulate it and move it and all this kind of stuff, and I think it'll be a lot stronger if I leave the bottom and the top intact with some paper left. We'll just keep on going with our weeds here. Keep on going with our plants. Do another little cattail here, I think. Now, if I weren't talking my way through this, I'd already be done. It's really quick and really easy to do. And in my next video, I'll actually use this to paint the boat. So you'll see the template in action. Alright, we're getting there. Make another curved weed for the fun of it. There we go. We're getting there. It's looking actually really, really good. Might do one more little cattail. Do it a little bit higher than the rest, just for the fun of it. Do another curved weed. And I think maybe that'll do it for now, just so I can keep the video short, sweet, and to the point. So here we have our template, pretty well cut out. Lots of weeds in there, different sizes, different shapes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this on my John boat, on my duck boat, and I'll use a combination of of course, all flat camouflage colors, so they don't reflect any light. I'll be using green for the base coat, pretty much the stock color that the John boat came with, I'll be using a combination of tans, browns, and blacks to kind of add some depth and detail. So there you have it. This only took me, I don't know, a few minutes, and the total cost right now is $1.50. $1 for the X-Acto knife and 50 cents for the piece of paper. So I looked online on a template, and they wanted $39.99 plus tax and shipping. Now, of course, it doesn't come in paper. It would come in plastic or something like that, so you could use it over and over and over again. And this you can also use many times over as well, and it's simple and easy to make anyways. So there you have it, and my next video will be showing you how to paint the boat. Thanks for watching.